What's going on, everyone? Ash here. And tonight, as you can see, I want to talk about some Star Wars. First, I'm not going to talk about Star Wars Rogue One. I've only seen one trailer, and I'm kind of just going to wait and see until the next trailer comes out. But I will say I'm looking forward to this film. So yeah, looking forward to Rogue One. But I want to talk about a little bit about the EU versus the new canon. And I'm going to go into that one. Which one do people prefer, the extended universe or the new canon? I have to be really honest, and I know a lot of people are probably going to get pissed at me for what I'm about to say, but I never really got into the EU, the expanded universe. I never got into it. I'm sorry, guys, I could never get into the EU just because I've heard some things that were done in the EU that kind of bugged me. One of them being the Emperor had clones, which that one bugged the living shit out of me. That really did. And I'm hearing noises in my wall. No, but it was that. That, and just in general, I don't know. Just the EU was never something I really cared for that much. So yeah, I have never been that much of a big fan of the expanded universe. So I know people, but I know a lot of people do like it, and they do have the Legend series. Which, yes, I'm gonna start reading some of the Legends. I've decided I'm gonna read some of Star Wars Legends and give it a shot. But I gotta say this right now, and I know this is really gonna piss off people, but I like the new canon. Yes, if you still feel the need to kill me, well, I'm sure there's a place you can buy your pitchforks and torches and burn my house to the ground. Anyways, but yeah, I do like the new canon. I think it's really good. I think a lot of the storytelling that Marvel is doing in the new canon is actually really good. I really enjoy it. Now, I know a lot of people really like Dark Horse comics, and they really enjoyed the Dark Horse doing Star Wars. And for all I told, Dark Horse did a great job. But these comics, particularly the Star Wars, the main Star Wars comics that Marvel's doing, not the side stories, but the main one, is surprisingly good. That's why I was so stunned by it, is how good it was. It goes into a lot of stuff that I was really interested in. And I'm not sure if the EU ever went into this stuff, but I know that what Marvel's doing is they're going into a lot of stuff like Luke Skywalker trying to figure out the Jedi Order. He's trying to figure out how to become a Jedi. He's trying to learn, and he's kind of lost. He's stuck. At times, he's literally stuck. He has no clue where to go. And I really like that because we're seeing a side, we're really seeing it very tough, very difficult for Luke to go down this path. It's very tough for him because he doesn't know what to do. We see a different side of Leia. In fact, Leia got her own little side story, which is pretty cool. She and another person from Alderaan, they actually go saving other Alderaans. Yeah, they go saving him. It's actually a cool little story, surprising. I was really surprised with it. Lando's got his own side story, which is really cool because it shows how he got into politics and all that. So that's really cool. Chewie got his own story. Chewbacca got his own side story. Now, I've not read Dark Horse comics or the original EU, so I can't say if they got them or not. Maybe they did. I don't know. You guys can let me know if they got their own comics too. I don't know though, but I really enjoy these comics a lot. Also, one other thing I want to bring up, something I like that Disney is doing is giving us more films. Not just Star Wars 7, 8, or 9. We're also getting Rogue One, the Han Solo movie, a Boba Fett film. So we're getting a ton of new films, which I'm looking forward to seeing. I really am. Especially Rogue One. Again, I can't wait to see that movie. It looks awesome. I'm looking forward to it. We really never got that, to be honest, with George Lucas. He never did stuff like that. He never made more Star Wars movies. He only did Episode 1, 2, 3, then the Clone Wars movie, and then 4, 5, and 6. That's all he really did for film, which kind of bugged me. I wish he had done more, but he didn't. So yeah, we're getting we're getting new Star Wars stuff, which I absolutely love, and I like their direction it's going. I know a lot of people don't, and if you don't like it, that's okay. And if you want them to write more Star Wars Legends, that's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm all for it. You guys can have your side, we can have ours. I don't have a problem with that. I like the new canon, and I'm going to stick with the new canon. As I've said, though, I'm going to read some of the legends. Hell, I'll probably read a fuckload of the legend stuff, but I'm just gonna stick mainly with the new canon, and I know a lot of people may not want to hear that, but that's how I feel. Anything else? Well, one more thing I'll bring up. I figured I'll bring up this to you guys, but I have decided that you will never hear me say a negative thing about the Star Wars prequels, Episode 1, 2, or 3, or even the Clone Wars. I'm never going to say a negative thing about them. I've heard enough people saying negative stuff about the prequels that I will never say anything negative about those films. Everyone has said everything negative, and it's been done to death. So yeah, um, you know, and maybe one day I'll review everything, but right now, just I'm enjoying Star Wars too much. I fucking love Star Wars. I'm sorry, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I love talking about this stuff. Anyways, you know what, you guys, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you like the new canon, or do you prefer the EU? Comment below and let me know. Anyways, this is Ash. Thanks so long. I'm out. Good night.